Hi guys, is Reform UK sending their best? Well, I can't be too sure about that because a guy called Alex Wilson, a Reform UK councillor, posted this on social media. London Labour passed a motion to give illegal immigrants free travel around London. The weak wet Tories refused to vote against this. I'm currently the sole Reform voice in the London Assembly. If this absurdity persists, I won't be the only one after the next election. But as you can imagine, there's a bit of a problem with his statement.
Sorry to break the cosy consensus, but that's what I've been elected to do, so that's what I'm going to do. And the Prime Minister now recognises people smuggling as a national security threat. And for all the talk of smashing the gangs, we're not going to get a grip on this issue until the pull factors are addressed.
Sorry, the pull factor. A free bus pass is a pull factor. So there's somebody sitting in Sudan at the moment. You know, it's a dangerous situation for them. And they're like, I want to get to London. Why do you want to go to London? Because they have free bus passes.
It was already out of control under the last government. It's getting even worse now. More than 31,000 crossing the Channel by the 2nd of November, more than the whole of last year, and there's still 2 months to go. We are, and always have been, a welcoming country to those in genuine need. But the vast majority of those crossing are not women and children fleeing war and persecution. 3/4 are males of fighting age. And British taxpayers will reach a limit when they feel they're being taken advantage of. We saw on Tuesday in America what happens when people have had enough of their generosity being taken for granted. I know I'm alone at present in this chamber, but I'm sure if we carry on like this, in 4 years' time, I won't be.
Okay, let's go back to his tweet. So, London Labour passes a motion to give illegal immigrants free travel around London. Okay, how have you determined that these people are illegal immigrants? How has Alex, has he gone through each of these cases and determined, ahead of the Home Office, determined that these people are illegal immigrants? What he's of course talking about is asylum seekers. Now, why would asylum seekers have free travel around London? Because they don't work. They're not allowed to work. They're given an allowance, but for example, they may have to attend a meeting with their lawyer to look at their case, their asylum case. They may need to go to the Home Office. They may need to do certain things. They may need to go to the doctor. They may need to meet with other people. They have to travel around. Now, the alternative would be to provide a taxi. But a taxi is much more expensive than bus. So wouldn't it be better, if this is bus or, I don't know, the tube or whatever, wouldn't it be better that they have free transport using the bus or tram or underground or whatever, than using a taxi? But once again, these people are not allowed to work. So how are they supposed to travel around? If they finished their money, and they're told you have to attend a meeting or you have to do X, Y, or Z, and they say, well, I don't have any money, then what happens? So he obviously doesn't understand the terminology, because these people are not illegal migrants, they're asylum seekers. And he doesn't understand that they're not allowed to work. So they can't afford to pay for transport because they're not allowed to frigging work. I said before, Reform UK are certainly sending their best. Either Alex Wilson doesn't understand this, which is a problem, or he does understand this and he's pretending not to understand, which is also a problem. A common problem in Reform UK. Now, he mentioned here that, if this is not sorted out, more Reform UK candidates will appear in the future. And unfortunately, he's probably correct. Because it's easy to point the finger at immigrants. Oh, the immigrants are the problem. We're wasting so much money. Well, if you actually process the claims, which the Conservatives and Reform UK were against, if you process the claims, you're able to deport more people if they have no right to stay, or you can move people onto refugee status and allow them to eventually work. And then they won't be a cost for the state. They will be a net contributor to the state. So you have these people complaining about the cost, but at the same time refusing the idea of allowing these people to work. And the absurdity of, a free bus pass is a pull factor for asylum seekers. No, what a pull factor for asylum seekers is a place where they can rebuild their lives, where they speak the language, or where they have friends or family. That's the pull factor. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.